I'm not usually doing this kind of stuff, especially with like breaking anymore in particular. But I thought it'd be good because some of my students competed in these battles, so I guess I thought I would give a quick like breakdown or some tips for them. But we'll watch the other battles. I was actually the photographer at this event. It's called Texas Breaking Open. I was a photographer here. I was sitting front row. I got a lot of dope shots, but I didn't actually get to like watch the battles. Like I didn't get to like enjoy them because I was worried about like getting the shots. So I guess this stream is pretty much just going to be going over Texas Breaking Open, watching my students, giving them some tips, some of my opinions, my thoughts of their battles. And then, just chilling, watching, actually just enjoying the battles. So if you guys want to watch with me, more than welcome to. I don't usually do this, like I said before, but I thought this would be, kind of tight. Especially because it's like a live stream, and most b-boys, they just watch like battles and stuff. So yeah, I thought it'd be pretty cool. All right, so Kid Break on the blue side, he's from New York. This is the kids battles, by the way. They're doing top 8. And then Busy Bones, yes, he's one of my students at Hope for Hip Hop. And you'll see me lining up in the corner right there. Basically, like what I told him was like, because everything as far as judging goes is based off of the criteria, and you have to score points. I was like, you got to do a little bit of everything. Like I know he doesn't have like power just yet. So he has top rock, he has footwork, he has freezes. He doesn't really have power moves. He has some transitions. So I was like, when you go out, do your top rock, do your footwork, do your transitions, do your freezes, do everything you can, both rounds. So I think it's 2 rounds each person. I was like, do everything you can, both rounds. That's what I was telling him right there. So I'm in as his coach. Yeah, I was like, basically when you have this criteria, just make sure you do a little bit of everything. So that's exactly what I told him. Make sure you cover all your bases. If you don't have power, then just kill it in that footwork, kill it in your tops. All right, so the music's going. So Kid Break goes first from New York. He's been breaking for a while. Full Circle Soldiers. So he looks really comfortable in his tops. He definitely looks like experienced. He could be battling with like adults. Okay, comes out with some nice power. It's like really unexpected. Some freezes, footwork. He's kind of covering all his bases in this battle. He's dancing it out. So he's actually scoring a lot of points right now. He did top rock, power, came out with power, came out with freezes, transitions, did a little bit of everything. But here comes Busy Bones, one of my students. He's coming out. So he's taking his time with his top rocks, but I think it's a little bit too much time from what I remember in this battle. Like, he has a lot of different steps. He's doing a lot of burns, which is dope. Scoring points in that other category. Doing footwork, that knee rock to CC. And another burn into a freeze. So he did top rock, a lot of top rock. And then he's doing this freeze right here. Nice. And then he had some footwork, and then he had freezes. So he knocked out like 3 categories, which is dope. And he was also throwing out burns. But Kid Break, he just looks way more comfortable in his tops, way more experienced in battling. He's looking at him in the eyes. He's just dancing it out, So again, gonna come out with a sweep into a flip, into footwork. Nice into some swipes. He's gonna go into some power. Oh, that's it. So he didn't actually do a whole lot. He did top rock, footwork, some transitions into power, like into swipe. He only did one power move. See, Busy's coming out with top rocks, looking good. Definitely doesn't look as comfortable. I feel like he's a little bit rushed in his top rocks. But, easy fix. Just some practice, coming out with some burns right there. Some character. So he's spending a little bit too much time in his tops. Spin down into footwork. Okay, dope. Nice. Nice. Level changes back into footwork. So in footwork, he's killing this category. Nice. Do a small swipe. Nice. And then he's doing some popping. I don't know if this really earns you points in this battle, like in a breaking battle, unless like it would earn him points if he did like popping, which isn't specifically breaking, and he did that into like a freeze or into his footwork, if that makes sense. So it was. Oh wait, let's watch the score. It was a dope battle. Busy, as far as like, Busy's been breaking. I actually don't know, but I think this might be maybe a year or so, maybe a little bit longer, give or take a year. But yeah, Busy. I know Kid Break's been dancing for like 6 years or something like that. So definitely, like in this battle, as far as like you're comparing the kids, you know, Kid Break definitely outclasses Busy just from experience alone. All right, let's see the score. 3, 2, 1. All right, so Kid Break beats Busy 135 to 73. You know, obviously, I think, like I said before, definitely outclassed just from experience. He's been dancing probably like more than twice as long as Busy, and he's definitely like older. But I think for what Busy did well, he killed the top rock, he killed the forward, especially the burns. He had a lot of character in his dance, which I think is what he had over Kid Break in the battles. Like he had like a lot of character, he was doing a lot of burns, just like a lot of individuality. I think he spent a little bit too much time in his tops, which can be a good thing, but he did a lot of different steps. And I think the fact that he did a lot of different steps, you know, the steps he was doing was unique. So I think, you know, if he's to do those unique steps, like when you're doing these battles, you want to say a lot with a little. You know, you don't want to put everything down, because you're watching this battle and he's doing top rocks the whole time, and he takes up a long time in the battles, and it's just like, oh, like, man, he's taking too long in his top rocks, or he's taking too long up top, you know? And then it gets like, you kind of like start losing him there. So I think that's the only thing. And then like, if he were to work on anything, probably, and I'm saying this because, you know, he's my student. If he's to work on anything, really slow down the top rock. Don't rush it. Take your time. And when it comes to battling, just decide what you want to do in the battle. Like, you know, for tops, like I want to do these steps, you know, like, or like, here's the point I want to make in this battle. I don't want to spend too much time on my tops. Footwork was dope. Character was dope. If he wants, like, he's already working on his power. He's already working on his freezes. I think if he like cleans those up and really hammers down on his power and freezes, solid. He'll be really hard to beat, especially because he has all that character. So he had a lot of character, which is good. Tops were good. I think what he can work on when he gets home is power and freezes, which is what I'm teaching him. So, yep, exactly. Less is more. So basically, like, you want to make your point. It's like a debate. You don't want to like just ramble in a debate. You want to make your point quick. You want to make it concise. So, Cash Flow is on the red side. He's also my student. I think this kid is what, Babalu? I forgot. So, Cash is in the black pants, the black Nike pants. Yeah, that kid right there. He's also my student at Hope for Hip Hop Dance Academy. And then on the blue side, I think it's Babalu. Yep. I think Babalu is also from New York. But, you know, Cash, he's been breaking, I think, a little bit over a year as well. So we're starting this battle off. So they got the timer going. You see that on the screen. So someone has to go out first before that timer hits 0. Cash goes first. Wearing the mask. Love it. Cash Flow. All right, comes out with the tops. Not really on beat with the tops, but he has the energy. Nice footwork, flow. Struggles a little bit with that headstand, and then into one head spin and chair freeze. Nice transition out of that back into footwork, knocking out those CCs and the switches into baby swipes. Nice. He ended that round real clean. Babalu coming out with straight with the power, just like Kid Break did his first round in that other battle. And he's also doing windmills, and he did a head spin. So, yeah, Babalu taking his time with the top rock. So I think Babalu is also more experienced than Cash. Coming out with the knee rock and to knee spin. And then 12 steps, some footwork. So he's covering all his base. He did power, footwork, and then a freeze that he just did. Cash is coming out with top rock. I think this might be a closer battle just because Babalu didn't do top rock that first round at all. And then Cash coming out, did a flare. Nice, we got some power in there. We got a thread, some transitions into a bridge. Nice freeze into some footwork. Dope, ended nice. He covered all his bases. Babalu coming out, no tops again. Dope. But, okay, yeah, here it is. This is the top rock. Actually, he did do top rocks, I think, the earlier round after his power. But, yeah, knocking out those halos. Yeah, he's, I think, in terms of just overall experience, I think he's way more experienced than Cash. Which is fine, especially, like, with these kids battles. You're going to have kids who have been breaking a lot longer than, you know, another group of kids. But a good battle. He did, you know, head spin again, but, you know, still learning their breaking vocabulary. So I think Babalu covered all his bases a lot more than Cash did, and I think he scored higher in almost every category. But let's see what the score is. I think, yeah, like Cash covered all the bases, so that's a good thing that he had going for him. He covered each base. Top rock, forward, power freezes, transitions. He had it. He had the whole package, right? But the thing is, like, he did like one head spin into chair. He did one flare, and then, you know, he like his top rock a little bit rushed. Let's see, 3, 2, 1. 119 to 78. So because Cash is also my student, I have one more student after this going after Cash. So just, you know, for Cash, if you're watching, or if the parents are watching, if you watch the VODs, just some tips that I saw from this battle. You know, I think you covered all your bases. You did your top rock, forward, power freezes. You had transitions. And I think maybe... I know you have a lot more burns, so if I think you put that in there, that would have put you over a little bit more with the points. But yeah, I think polishing up your power, making sure your top rock is on beat. I think slowing down the top rock. Same thing with Busy. Busy spent a lot more time on his top rocks. Cash had a good amount of time on his top rocks, but I think both of them, when they were doing their top rock, a little bit rushed, which, you know, understandable. So I would slow down on the top rock a little bit. And then when it comes to power moves, work on getting multiples. When it comes to freezes, work on really sticking those freezes, making sure you, like when you hit the chair, that it's solid. I saw a little slip up there with your legs after the head spin in the first round. But yeah, your footwork, your power, the fact that you did everything was really good. So yeah, I think when it comes to your overall like training, when you're back training, which is like probably now. You know, work on getting multiple power moves, work on different freezes, and then also work on like holding those freezes. And then when you do them in battle, from footwork or your go downs or your transitions, work on getting into your power and into your freezes from transitions instead of just doing it like, oh, I'm just gonna practice my freeze today. So other than that, I think Cash, Busy so far, they did an amazing job. Both my students. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is the second battle. This is Olive. This is the last student in the kids battles that I teach. So she's on the red side. She's from Austin as well. Hope for Hip Hop Dance Academy. Let's kind of start off the bat. Yeah. Well, let's watch this battle. Let's go. Okay, she went off the jump. OG B-Girl, Burn and Serve crew. Nice butt slide. Okay, 12 step into backspin. Nice. Okay, so she came out with tops. She had transition to backspin to back freeze, but it wasn't that heavy. This is Quiet Storm, Dynamic Kids. I think he's also from New York or East Coast, something like that. So yeah, he's coming out with straight power. into footwork, of course, and then probably gonna end in a freeze. Oh no, no freeze ending. All right, Olive coming out. So I like this concept. She has her hand behind the back the entire time. I noticed that when I was taking photos. That roll back. So she's making that teacup kind of pose all the way through. Doing the backspin to that freeze again, which she did the first round. Into footwork. Dope. And then freeze. Nice. So she did stab to chair and then to head bridge all the way up to headstand. Nice. So she got up and she kind of got up and then just walked back after she did her freeze. Not a very strong ending, but it's okay. Yeah, she definitely is a top contender among the 3 kids that I've been teaching. So, Babalu coming out with power, nice footwork. So Quiet Storm, he had a really short round. But let's see what this scoring system says. I actually think like Olive or OG, she came out like off the jump with top rock. She has that good energy like coming out, but again, I think with Busy, Cash, and Olive, they're doing their top rock is very rushed. 98 to 64. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't think Quiet Storm on the right side did a whole lot of he didn't do a whole lot of he just did power footwork or top rock power footwork. That was kind of like his formula. Which I mean, outside the battle, like pound for pound compared to like Olive's power compared to her footwork, I think, you know, yeah, like he beat her. I think he's just more experienced in battling. As far as Olive, you know, OG's round, I think same thing as Busy, same thing as Cash. Top rocks need to slow down. Definitely take your time on those top rocks. She came out with a lot of energy, which is good. Same thing with Cash. But I think she did the backspin to back freeze twice, both rounds. Yeah, I mean, she had a pretty solid round. I think she could have done more footwork. I've seen her do a lot more footwork, a lot more freezes. She did that chair transition into head freeze, which is dope. I think if she did that without the backspin, that would have been good. I don't know if the judges actually counted against her for repeating that backspin, but who knows? I also really liked her where her hand was on her hip concept. So that's something that Busy Bones and Cash didn't quite have, that OG has over them from just these battles, is that she had a concept with her round. So the thing that's dope is that she had her arm here the entire round. She was like, or that entire intro until she did the back freeze. So let me go back. Where is it? Yeah, here. So she had her arm just on the side. This is a dope go down. She did a one-handed go down, you know, one-handed footwork, one-hand roll back, you know, one-hand power, and then freeze. Like, that's super tight. So the fact that she like had that concept and she was like kind of flowing with it, like that's also one thing I think she had over Quiet Storm in this battle as well. Because Quiet Storm is just doing power, freezes, footwork, whatever. You know, it was just kind of like, it's just all there. But yeah, I think in my opinion that should have merited more points. It shows originality, it shows concept. So I think in this battle, Olive, if you're watching this, like that, whenever you go into battle like that, that should be the mentality that you have. Like whenever you do like a concept or an idea, play with that and do that in your battles, because that's really good. And I think that's what made your rounds probably the strongest out of the 3. But I would say if you're to work on anything and you're going to go home and do anything, work on freezes and power, just like Busy, just like Cash. And then also, I think also your footwork variety, just like the different steps that you're doing, try and expand that to have like more steps. So each round has like a different step. And then also like Busy and like Cash, work on that top rock, just slow down. Like it's a little bit, it's kind of off beat. I've seen you definitely kill the top rocks on beat. I think, you know, maybe it's the nerves of the battle, understandable. But yeah, I think, you know, for all 3 of you watching, you know, I would probably work on top rock slow, because if you can do it slow, you can do it fast. But if you can do it fast, it's hard to do slow. So just keep that in mind. I think that's I think you guys did a really good job in these battles. So that concludes everything, chat. That concludes Texas Breaking Open. Like I said, I was a photographer for the event. But because I was worried about like getting photos, making sure I got all the shots, I didn't actually get to watch and enjoy the battles. Also, in the kids battles in the very beginning, the students I teach also competed, so I kind of gave some feedback for that. So if you enjoyed this, let me know. Drop it in the comments in the chat. But yeah, maybe I'll do more of this. Like, I thought this was interesting, and if you thought this was interesting, feel free, let me know. Join my Discord. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the chat. My Discord link will be in the about section on my Twitch channel, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can check it out in the description. So my Discord has like a breaking channel where you can post, different things. I might do more of these, I'm not sure, but we'll see. But if you guys enjoyed this, if you thought this was interesting, I appreciate it. Yeah, feel free to drop a follow, a sub, whatever you got, to let you know that I'll be on. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.